Getting close to game time in South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the East-leading New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made great strides the last few years, the 6'5" right-hander Chris Tillman. Gary Cox will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Now a little topper down the line, and with his speed, this could wind up being trouble. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. No problem here, one away. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 30 will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep a tight strike zone.
And that's waved at and missed, 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he got him.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Michael Lee will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Number 3 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch coming. Too high, 1-0.
Come on, boy, that was a strike.
Look out, 2-0 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Three and 0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
The 3-0 pitch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Cox is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Hard hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he's still got them.
Christian Yelich will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And Kadire will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We've played an inning. No score. David Lee will dig in. Currently one spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League.
David Lee.
First pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
All right, Marlins.
Just off the plate and high, ball one.
What game are you watching, huh?
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, shit.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Daniel Murphy will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Lays off 2-2 now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number two.
7th, left fielder,
Michael Kadire will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it as this one's hit in the air to deep left field. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot there for Michael Kadire. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, even though they were able to face this guy in the absolute best position possible, 2 outs, bases empty, that doesn't mean he's still not going to make you pay. He just unloads here for a long home run, but it was just a solo shot.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Morse is there, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Michael Morse will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Mike Morris.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a breaking ball hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Batting 5th, center fielder
Marcell Ozuna will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
In the air to left center. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Matt Harvey will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And a high strike there, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Left field, Yelich is underneath this one. 1 down.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. Michael Lee would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there.
Michael
You know,
Lee.
okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Number 3 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Trevor Plouffe will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Come on, base hit now.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
2 strikes now from Harvey. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
The 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Just a 3-1 challenge right there. Fastball, middle in, and he takes a direct route to this thing and drives it for a knock.
Chris Tillman will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Harvey now on 2-0. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. To second for one. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the one out.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is bunted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
D. Gordon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Cox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. It remains 1-0. David Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
David Lee.
He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike one.
Get out of here, Matt. Go back and score.
Down and away, ball one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Ice cold soda.
That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
Close to the bag, it's second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And reined in, one away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Michael Kadire will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Brian McCann will stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Matt Harvey will try it again. He flew out his first time. Hard hit towards center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins nothing. Adeiny Echeverria will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
For the Marlins, the shortstop, Adeiny.
First pitch coming. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one.
Here we go.
2-0 now.
Yeah, good eye.
Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Come on, Marlins. Here we go.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good eye. All right.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Christian Yelich will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 38,
Michael Morse will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Marcell Ozuna will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Go. All right. Nice easy throw.
Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And they put the tag on him for the out. But meanwhile, both runners are able to move up a base.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. Now, you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Come on, Marlins.
And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Gary Cox will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Gary Cox.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. In there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Now a fastball that's popped up now towards short right field. Morse will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of his fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it deep down the right field line. And this is going to stay fair as it hooks inside the right field foul pole for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Michael Lee will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Go home, Mets.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out, nobody on. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 3 waits on deck. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3-2, here it comes. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And out of here! Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, number 3.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there.
Strike him out.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. The pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Maybe a case where he's more interested in taking a walk. He was in a good spot, up 3-1, but he winds up taking 2 straight pitches, neither of which was anything you'd call unhittable.
David Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Trevor Plouffe will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Now the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
One strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So the base is empty here with one away. And coming up, the switch hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. One and two.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Giancarlo Stanton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And with two away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Mike Dunn will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Michael Dunn.
Daniel Murphy will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Daniel Murphy.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Got a 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, we got nothing to worry about here. We got him.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wrong, huh? So very wrong. Move away right here.
This for Plouffe down at third. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 36,
Brian McCann will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 4-0. D. Gordon will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here we go.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Let's go, fish.
And there's ball 2 now. And he'll indeed try to lay one down, but they're prepared for it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get one run off him.
Christian Yelich will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Come on, base hit, man.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. And sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Carter Capps is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carter.
Matt Harvey will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Matt Harvey.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Gary Cox will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Number 30 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Michael Morse will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Mike Morse.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is low, ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A 2-1 offering.
Here we go.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Settling under it now is Kadire, and he puts it away no problem for the first out.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Marcell Ozuna will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now a slider is swung on and grounded toward short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Justin Ruggiano will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2 out, nobody on. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Cox is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Sam Dyson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Sam Dyson.
Michael Lee will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Number 3 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Strike him out!
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Woo!
Here comes the 2-1. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop,
David Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Saltalamacchia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Trevor Plouffe will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Let's go, Marlins.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. For Plouffe, that's double number 3 so far on the year. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Line to left. Kadire is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
D. Gordon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. A man on third with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. And no shortening up here on 0-2. He drills this one into right center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Come on, guys, go slow it. Come on, big opportunity, guys.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. For Gordon, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Come on, Miami.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Full count, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he may have reached for ball 4 there as this is sent on the ground to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning from Miami. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. A.J. Ramos will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Daniel Murphy will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cuddyer, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Two-one pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Tyon will come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 61. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 7, Travis Darnell.
Christian Yelich will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Leading off for the Marlins, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Michael Morse will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Marcell Ozuna is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another try at 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-1. So long from South Florida.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors, They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.